Hey cuties, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Marilyn and I'm bringing you all things beauty, fashion, lifestyle. So if you like that kind of stuff, go ahead and subscribe right now. Don't know where you've been, but you're here now, so subscribe. Okay guys, so as a lot of you probably know, the Sephora sale is going to be coming up. I am going to leave the details of when the sale starts and depending on the tier that you're in, you know, when you can start shopping. So we'll put that all in the description and then we're going to get right into the recommendations. Okay, so let's just get into the nitty gritty. And the first thing that I am going to start with is this. And the reason I started with this is because I need you to see this. You know, in case you kind of fall off on the video, I need you to not miss this product. This is the Danessa Myricks Groundwork Defining Palette. I do have a full video trying this product, and this is such a really great product because it's multi-use. You can use it for your eyebrows, you can use it to contour, you can use it to do eyeshadow, you can use it to set makeup. I'm just going to open it up here. As you can see, I have been in the palette quite a bit, and the color that I use the most, which is the color Harvest, this looks so good in my crease. I used it to cream contour my face, my nose, my cheeks. I use it on my eyelids. And when it comes to my brows, I use this color Bark. I use this in my brows. All the colors are so useful. Okay, now each color you can get great use out of. I use the black. I do eyeliner with the black pencil, or the black cream. It's like a cream, waxy sort of texture, but when you apply it, when you touch it, it feels like cream, but when you apply it, the finish seems like powder. I don't know how she does it, but it's a very revolutionary palette and very innovative, and it's just, I don't know, it's just a really good palette. You can use it for your entire face. I'm going to link the video where I used it to do a look, so if you want to go ahead and check it out, see how you can use it, definitely do that. But I think this is definitely worth the hype. Believe the hype. It's worth every single dollar. It's a beautiful palette, and if you don't get anything else, you can get this because this is everything. You can do everything with this, literally. You know what, and since we're talking about Danessa Myricks anyway, let's move on to these blushes. These, I think it's called Flush Blush Bombs. The formula in these blushes are so beautiful. It is extremely pigmented. If you are a dark complexion, like medium to dark, deep dark, these colors I just feel like are all you really need. The first color I'm going to start with is Golden Hour. Golden Hour is a beautiful orange tone blush that looks so freaking good on the skin. This is it here. As far as the texture goes, this is the color. Any woman of color, if you have some color on your face, girl, you need some orange blush. That is for sure. And this Danessa Myricks blush is unbelievable. This is another product where you can believe the hype because it absolutely delivers. It's worth every single penny. Danessa Myricks is like, you know, she doesn't really miss. Her products don't really miss. The other color that I have, which is so fun, I love this color in the summer. I love pink blushes. This pink blush is so gorgeous, and it shows up on my skin tone. It'll show up on deep dark skin tones because it is very pigmented. Let me just swatch this on my finger so you can see the pigment. I mean, you see it? Let me just try to swatch it here. So this is it here on my hand. So you can see it's extreme. Look at this pink. It is very pigmented. I love the formula. This is another product that is also creamy, but when you put it on, it has a soft matte finish, almost like a powder. It blends into the skin in a natural way. So this blush is all you need. I know the girls like to use a little rare beauty, but Danessa is where it's at. I don't care what anybody says. Believe that. Now I need a napkin to go wipe this off, okay? I'll be back. Okay, and this pink blush is actually called Prima Donna. So Prima Donna and Golden Hour are my go-to when it comes to this particular line. And these two colors are the only colors that I need because they show up on my skin tone beautifully. They look good separately and they do look good together. Like combining these two colors, chef's kiss. Danessa, I'm telling you y'all, she don't miss. Like, she really doesn't miss. All right, so another thing that I'm going to recommend, that this is sort of a recent launch. This is by Fenty Beauty. This is the stick, the Eavesdrop Stick Foundation. I have the shade 21. Absolutely love this formula. I have the original Eavesdrop in the liquid form. I like this one better. The liquid form is nice, but this one for my skin type is better. This is really good for oily skin because I have oily skin. When you apply it, it gives you a blurred finish, and it's like a soft matte finish. It lasts. I actually have that on. That's actually what I have on right now. I have that on right now, and I love it. You can build it, or you can make it a more of a natural finish. So that's what I really like about it. I love a natural looking complexion product or a foundation, and this definitely delivers. The only con is I don't think there's a lot of product in the tube. See, I'm already like, I'm gonna have to replace this pretty soon because I absolutely like it and I've been using it a lot. Again, you know, I have it on my face. I am in the shade 21. These shades do coincide with the liquid form. So if you have 21 in liquid, 21 in the stick is going to be exactly the same. I also have a video trying this out if you want to check it out. It is, I'll try to remember to link it in the description. But this is a 10 out of 10. I would absolutely buy it again. I would absolutely buy it again. So if you're looking for a very convenient package, this is a convenient package to just do a few swipes and go. If you want to build it, you know, do a few swipes, blend it out, and then apply again and blend that out, and it gives the most prettiest finish. It blurs lines. You can see me here on the camera right now. I'll let you tell it, but I look kind of like nice, kind of good, you know. You're not, girl. Okay, so while we're on the subject of complexion products, I am going to recommend two concealers. One of them is an oldie for me. To me, it's probably the best concealer that I've ever had. Mine is empty right now, but I'm going to definitely go ahead and recommend it. And this is the Pat McGrath Sublime Fetish Concealer. I have the shade MD23, and I use it to highlight under my eyes. That's not what I have on right now because mine is the bottle is empty. I've used this up, so I'm going to replace it during the sale. But I love the finish of this. It's a full coverage. It feels lightweight on the eyes, but it is very full coverage. It's creamy. It blends out like a dream. The MD23 is it has a little bit of a yellow tone to the shade, so it does really great brightening dark skin. So this is a 10 out of 10. I'll buy it again. I'm going to buy it again during the sale. So, because Pat McGrath is, you know, she costs a pretty penny. I mean, actually, her concealer is the average cost of a concealer in Sephora. We know it gets cheaper in other stores, but in Sephora, it's pretty much the average cost. So definitely highly recommend this concealer. This is my top 5. First one on the top 5 list when it comes to concealers. So definitely go ahead and check this out during the sale because you're going to need the coupon, girl. Yeah. The prices be kind of high. The next concealer I'm going to recommend is this Tower 28. I recently purchased this one. I have the shade, I think it's PB14. I don't know. I'll link the shades and everything in the description, but this is the concealer I have. I have it on right now, but I have it mixed. I have on the Born This Way concealer in the shade Chestnut, and then I have this concealer as my like inner corner highlight. It has a nice yellow tint to it, so it brightens me up really nicely, and that's what I have on right now, as you guys can see. And it's cute. And it's cute. It's a lightweight, natural concealer. You can build it up, but it blends out like a dream. It's not cakey because it's a thin formula. It's a serum concealer is what they call it, and I absolutely love this. I had tried the Makeup by Mario one, did a video on it. I ended up sending that back because I really didn't like it. I think it's because it dries so fast. When you blend it, it doesn't blend out the best if you're not fast enough, and I heard it crease a lot, so I don't know, but I definitely prefer this over that. So the Tower 28 is definitely a go during the sale. Get you some, girl. Okay, now during the sale, all of Sephora, the brand Sephora collection is on sale for 30% off. No matter the tier, no matter what day you buy it on during the sale, it's 30% off. And I definitely am going to be going to that section because I prefer the higher discount. And something that I would definitely recommend from the Sephora collection is their foundation. Now, this foundation is such a nice natural finish. This is literally like skin. It's called the best skin ever, and it's literally like skin. It has such a flawless natural finish. It's more of a medium coverage. It's not full coverage, although you can build it, but I like it in the medium coverage range, and it's just perfect. The color that I have is 59N. It does come with a pump, which is perfect, and it's not that big of a bottle. This has in, let's see here, 0.84 fluid ounce, but during the sale, grab it because it's going to be 30% off, and it performs like any other higher end brand. I think this is like a dupe of the Bobbi Brown foundation, but I'm not positive. If you know, leave it in the comments. But listen, I don't need Bobbi. I can get the Sephora one for 30% off. The bomb. Absolutely love this. As you can see, my bottle is, I don't know if you guys can see, but my bottle is on its way out. So the sale came up at a really great time. Okay, now still on complexion, because complexion that's my lane. That's sort of my lane. And this is a very old concealer. It's been out for a long time, but if you haven't had a chance to try this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer, and this is called the Magic Touch. I have the shade 18, and I use it to highlight. And if you love a full coverage concealer that is not too drying under the eyes, this is what you need. This covers all your worries, all your stress, all your anxiety. It covers your bills, girl. It covers everything, okay? Very full coverage, creamy, smooth, blends out really well, and is not drying under the eyes. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. If you haven't had a chance to try it, this will be a really great time for you to test this out. If you love full coverage concealer, if you love that flawless under eye, this is gonna take you there, girl. It's gonna take you there. Trust me, it's gonna take you there. And then you can get a sale price on it. I think you should try it. All right, so now let's get into some more complexion products, but these are powders, and these are powders that I use under the eye, bronzers, things like that. So this under eye powder that I'm going to recommend, I've had it for a really long time. The name is sort of gone. This is the Pat McGrath Labs, what is it called? It's a long name. I don't know why her name's so damn long, but it's the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder. This is a shade medium, so it has it's like a setting powder, but in pressed form. And this is such a smooth, I wish you can just feel it, a smooth, finely milled setting powder in a pressed form, which makes it a lot less messy. It's gonna brighten your under eye, it's gonna smooth and blur it, and that's kind of like what you want. That's just what you need. So this is something that you should add to your list. If you haven't had a chance to try it out yet, or you've been thinking about trying some Pat McGrath products, the under eye powder is a really great powder to try. It fits perfectly in your little purse or your clutch, whatever, when you go out and you need to touch up. This is the perfect size. This is the normal, this is not a mini or anything. This is the normal size of the packaging. This in a little velour sponge you can put in your purse. Along with this, you can just touch up while you're on the go because of the size of it and because it is in the pressed form. Because I don't know how many people are taking out loose powders. If you do, you do. But the pressed powder is much more convenient when you're on the go. So this is something that I think you should check out during the sale for sure. If you like a flawless under eye, but if you like your under eye messy, ugly, don't get it. Okay, so another product that I would recommend is the Sephora Bronze Powder. I have the color Ibiza, I think it's called. Yeah, Ibiza. This is a really pretty bronzer. So this is the color. If you're looking for a bronzer, let me just swatch it here. You can see it on my hand. Okay, so this is a really nice shade as far as bronzing goes. It's very smooth in application. Sephora collection is nothing to be slept on. So if you have the opportunity to get 30% off of it during the sale, I think you should kind of just go through each section and grab a thing or two because it's 30% off. And Sephora's collection is already a little bit more affordable than everything else on the website, really. So this is a great bronzing shade. Again, it's Ibiza. or 06 Ibiza or Ibiza. Not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's a great bronzer. It has a nice warm reddish tone to it, and I love this. I've had it since last year's sale. I think I brought it. Yeah, I think I brought this during last year's sale, and I've been using it ever since. Okay, so I purchased the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. It's the Multitask Baked Face Powder. Now, I bought this for my face, but it ended up being too dark. So I also use it as a browner because it has a deep red undertone, almost like a burgundy undertone to it. So it works out as a bronzer or even like a darker shade blush for me. So this is it here. So it's too dark as just like an overall face powder. So during the sale, I'm gonna try to check out something else. I'm putting it on this finger so you could just see it compared to the other powder. So this is the Microsoft and this is the actual bronzer. And you can see they have very similar tones. This just comes out a little bit softer in color, which is the Micro Smooth Powder, but it has a red like undertone to it. So it is beautiful on my complexion as a blush. Not so much all over the face, but I'm definitely going to check out a different shade when the sale starts. So these powders are they're hyped like crazy on TikTok, on YouTube. Believe the hype though. Believe the hype. This powder is so smooth and it makes your makeup just look so flawless. So believe the hype, friend. Go ahead and check it out. Okay, so another powder that I would recommend is by NARS. This is the shade Seafront, but this is the Soft Matte Advanced Perfecting Powder. So this is a finishing powder. I use this to kind of set my overall makeup, but this is the, I don't know, hopefully I'm not blinding you, but this is the shade Seafront. This is what I use as a finishing powder. It makes everything just look really smooth and it sets the makeup in the most flawless filter-like way. So that's why I love this. Mine is very close to pan. I can see like the rings around it. I purchased this, not really sure when, but I do have a video when I tried it. So I definitely love this powder. I'm thinking about getting a lighter shade to use as an under eye setting powder, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I absolutely need it because I do have quite a few setting powders that I love, so I might skip that. But this as an overall face powder is really good. I gotta wipe all this makeup and stuff off my hands. Okay, now another item from the Sephora collection that I am gonna recommend is one of their blushes. This is the shade Snapdragon, and this is it's like a duo blush where it has the two different colors. This color is so pretty on dark skin. I just really love this. I mix them. I don't ever just do one or the other. I definitely swirl it and mix the two. And it is such a cute shade. Let me go ahead and just swatch it. So I'm just mixing the two and this is what it comes out like. How pretty is this color? So, so, so pretty. And it's so smooth. And it has a cute little mirror in the package. So that is a plus. And it's Sephora collection. So y'all gonna get this for 30% during the sale. Put it in your cart. Okay, so now this is the last thing from the Sephora collection. This is their, I think it's called the Long Lasting Rouge lipstick, but it's gonna be linked below. This brown shade, I have it on now with a lip gloss over top. It's called Riot Girl. So it's such a pretty brown shade. I have it on my lips so you guys can see. So I don't even, let me swatch it. So you can see it's so soft. I don't know if you guys can see. You can still see that, what is it called? The blush that I put on. But this is like a brown shade. I have it on now, but I put like a nude lip gloss over it. And it's just so gorgeous. It's already shiny in itself, but the lip gloss just tops it off. And I just love this shade. It's a perfect everyday nude for me. A really great brown nude for the fall time. So if you're looking for a nice, subtle, nudie brown, this Sephora collection, 30% off. 30% off. 30% off. You should get it. And the lip gloss that I have on top of it is this. This is by my small business, which is Sugar Scoop Beauty. This color is called Topless, and I just have that over top of this. And it's just, you know, it's just good. It's juicy. Juicy. Okay, so the next thing that I would recommend, especially if you have oily skin, this setting setting spray. This is by One Side Beauty, the Until Dawn. I tried the travel size or the mini size because I'm cheap like that. I want to try the small one, but I might as well get the big one because I do like it. So during the sale, I'll probably go ahead and just add that to cart. But this does a really great job setting makeup. I have that on my face now, and it does keep the oils at bay. It keeps them back. Now, are you going to get oily eventually? Yeah. It's not going to be as oily, and it's not going to be as soon as you normally get oily, and that is the point. You just need it to keep you above water for a few hours you're outside, because you're not going to have this makeup on all day, or you shouldn't have it on all day. I hope you don't. Not all day. Not all day. But this does the job. It does the job. It has a it's very strong though. Like when I put it on, I hold my breath, and then I run to another part of the room and breathe, because I just don't want to inhale it, because it just feels like something that shouldn't be inhaled, for like seriously. But it's so strong, but I would highly recommend it, especially if you have oily skin, because I think this kind of caters to that skin type. So definitely go ahead and check that out. Okay, now we have one fragrance and one hair product left. Hopefully you subscribe by now. If you haven't, like, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Go ahead and subscribe. Help me grow my kitty gang. So go ahead and subscribe, girl. Let's get into the fragrance and it's the fragrance Fame by, I think it's Paco Rabanne. Paco Rabanne. This smells so freaking good. It has notes of mango. Is it mango, jasmine, bergamot, vanilla, sandalwood? It smells good as hell. Okay, this is the travel size. It also came with, it's like a little gift set. It also came with this one. This is not a spray bottle, but it's like one of the ones that you kind of like do the dab thing, you know, dab, and the spray. I like to keep this in my purse. I've been using it quite a bit. I might have to end up getting the bigger bottle, but I absolutely love this. My friend Candace brought it for me, and I'm so glad she did. I love this. It smells so nice. I've never had a fragrance that had a note of mango in it, but the mango, the vanilla, the sandalwood, the bergamot, all those things combined makes chef's kiss, girl. Chef's kiss. And this is a great fragrance for fall, because it does have some warm tones in it. So definitely go ahead and check this out, and it's long lasting. So during the sale, maybe you can get the full bottle or get the travel. Be cheap like me. Get the travel. Get the travel. Okay, I get a lot of mini size things because I just want to try it, and I ain't trying to spend on the money, but I want to try the product. And I know even the mini sizes last a long time. It lasts long enough until something new comes out that you want to try, pretty much. So get the mini size, girl. If they got it, get the mini. All right, so the last product that I'm going to recommend is actually a hair product, and this is the Wow Dream Coat. It's in a mini size, because stop playing with me, girl. Stop playing with me. Like I told you, if it's cheaper in the mini, I'm going to get it, because I'm going to check it out first to see if I like it. And I got the mini size. Still pretty full, because I just started really flat ironing my hair, and trying to attempt for it to stay straight, because the weather is starting to cool down. It's not that cool because I'm in Florida, but we've had some cool days. It's not like the summer weather, so this is a great time to do some blowouts, and this absolutely helps keep your hair from frizzing up. Absolutely. Believe the hype. Believe the hype. Get it in the mini. If you're not convinced yet, get the mini and get it during the sale. They have it in a mini. Okay, kitty, so those are all of my Sephora recommendations. If you can, leave some recommendations in the comments, because we're all gonna be going shopping, okay? If you're watching this video, you're already building a cart. Yeah, you might take some of my recommendations, but leave some recommendations down in the comments for us. Not just for them, not just for me, but for us, okay? Definitely, if you have any questions, also leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like the video. Be sure to subscribe. Happy shopping, girl, at the Sephora sale, because I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there for sure, for sure. All right, thank you so much for watching, kitties. Bye.